a little bit about us. We started this group about 5 years ago, basically for the restaurateur on behalf of the hospitality industry. They just opened up a brand new location, so what we're going to do is we're going to take them to a Q&A, learn all about what they did, the good, the bad, the ugly. There's a lot of owners of locations here.
So Jesse is California, he's very laid back, he's smooth. I'm a little bit New York and manic.
You had this dream to open a bar. And was it always a dream? How did this look?
We started talking about it when we were at NYU, and just going out, we always talked about, kind of, it was almost like we fantasized about it, about how cool it would be to have a bar. So.
Yeah, we saw a hole in the market, but there are very few just nice bars. People try to do this type of bar and that type of bar, but not many people are just trying to do a nice bar. Places like the Bull and Bear. And we thought, why don't we introduce a new group to this type of experience, to a higher end experience. And we thought a lot about what we like. Jesse's a big bourbon fan, I'm a Scotch fan. We both love jazz, I have a fetish for records. And we started to think about the places that we enjoy.
How long have you been planning this, and what would you do over again if you could?
I remember it was like the winter time. We were literally walking up and down streets throughout the Lower East Side, and I think when we got to the village, we just saw that there's a real opportunity here, especially on West 8th Street. Probably everything in here we've probably done 1.5 times over, and it's just amazing the amount of detail and planning when you're actually boots on the ground, like every day, the decisions that have to be made.
Yeah, I think we'd call a broker instead of walking every single block of Manhattan trying to find an empty storefront with a sign in the window. Because there's nothing you can see in here that we wouldn't do over again differently. But I think the most important thing we learned is that in any startup, whether it's a restaurant, technology, or anything else, get your doors open, get some money in the register, and everything else will take care of itself. In terms of logistics, the liquor license was by far the hardest part.
What would you recommend to somebody else with the same dream that you didn't know?
It really starts with the people of this team that we have too. I think this group right here, and then we met Lee, who's doing our payroll, and that's been great. And it wasn't like it was an interview process with people in this group. It was almost like people were very professional and work hard in this group, and we've been very happy with that.
To someone with the goal of opening a bar, I would say do not give up. The system is designed to bleed your resources, to bleed your will to fight.
Where did the name Analogue come from?
Analogue is a function of two things. One, it's the aforementioned fetish for records. We wanted to create a space that is more analog than the world in which we live. We wanted to create an escape from the computer screens and the Blackberries and the flashing lights.
Thank you guys all for being here. We really appreciate it.